Welcome back, everybody. Another walk around for you all. It's a Caterpillar 60 right there. Tag on the front says this one is a 27. Looking pretty nice. We'll just have a look at the serial number plate here. PA 5966. All checks out. I like the wavy Caterpillar they've got in the seat back. But this one is very nice, very stand-up tractor. It's got the corrugated tin, the arched corrugated tin canopy on it. Quite indicative of the styling of the time. All the flat iron bracing, riveted construction. Where it's bolted, it still has the correct square-headed bolts. These are, that for sure is a repro manifold. The way it says Logue, George Logue reproduced the manifolds for the 60s for a time. I know for sure the exhaust and heat box is repro. I'm guessing the intake probably is as well, but priming cups on each side. Just the size of these 60s is something else. The old brass era Ensign carburetor. Got the information tag on the side. Even the air cleaners are big. Everything. I'm sure that's the priming bottle for the gasoline right there. We have the decompressors, decompression petcocks on cylinder jugs. They're all joined by that one rod. Everything's just huge on these. Gear drive fan. The old tube radiator. They're looking pretty good yet. Bar start, of course. So you would throw a bar in the manifold, or sorry, the flywheel right here. Give it a pull, and then when the engine takes off, you can see how the holes are cut back like that. When it takes off, it allows the bar to cant back and come out so that it doesn't get slung. It's like oil pressure gauge right up there. Operator's platform finished off very nicely. Pedals have some good texture on them yet. The old T-bar steering, that was for the steering clutches. You pull it this way to release the clutch for this track, pull it the other way for the other side. Throttle lever, gear shift. Undercarriage, very nice. Very nice. Track pads, grousers are very good. No signs of buildup on the carriers or the idler. We do have some welding that's been going on in the sprocket gullets. But still, you don't find them this nice. Rails are fat. Pins, bushings, perfect round. Still see the Caterpillar and the links. But dirt guard 10 in place. This is neat. You've got the footsteps that come up the back of the arched or the curved down fenders. I've always liked these triple knobbed. It's not a wing nut, but it's similar to it. You'd spin that off to access things inside. They have them on top too. Steering levers come in here and here. I believe these are brake linkages there and there. Drawbar, it's had a little bit of welding, but they did not buy these tractors to look at back in the day. They had to work and work hard, and you can't appreciate until you get close to these. Just the bulk of this rear end casting is just one huge giant cast tub. Got oil cups there and there, likely to go in to feed the steering release bearings. Footsteps up the back of this fender as well. The old round fuel tank. Similar buildup on the sprocket gullets over here, but carriers are very good. Idler's very good. See a glimpse of the track roller down there. Again, very good. Here's a neat feature right here. That's the original. It's like an aluminum cast magneto cover. It helped protect it. And we have the piping here that carries the plug wires up. You can see the ring grommets around the holes so that they don't chafe through the insulation of the wires. But One goes to each jug. Polished brass pushrod tubes. That's the water pump right there. And look at this, a gear drive generator on a 60. That is a neat option. It's the batteryless one as well, because the regulator's up here. Off, field, and lights. You'd flip that switch right there to run the different functions. Your takeouts would have came off of these screws right here. That's your insulator block. Throttle linkage comes up here, runs on a pivot right there into the governor housing, and then over across to the other side to the carburetor. Oiling cups up top. I'm guessing that is to oil your upper valve train. They may not have had oil that got pumped up that high, but another neat hallmark feature of the 60s, heavy duty cast solid I-beam hard bar. Goes side to side beneath the engine over to each track frame, and you've got the large coil dampener spring right there on each side. Tons of mass in these. That's the walk around of the Cat 60. Thanks for watching, everybody.